Hey guys, I.B.B. dropping in on Shenzen. Take out the Gepard with aphids. I really like this bot. That's why I play it a lot. And in fact, I will have this bot in a lot of different hanger setups. It's sort of one of those things that I always have there. It's only a level 3 Gepard, but you know what? I find that it doesn't really matter much if you play it right, whether you're in high gold, low gold, high silver, bronze, whatever it is. Actually, with the aphids that I have on this, I'll never get stuck in the bronze there. But high silver and gold tier, this thing, you can do a lot of damage with this if you play this right. Alright, so let's see who we can scope out and damage with this. Now, stalkers are sort of the weak point for the Gepard with aphids. And it looks like he's going to hold still for me. And that is really one of the only ways that you're going to be able to take out a stalker like that. And a lot of times you will see me actually just not even take the shot when I see a stalker coming, or maybe another fast bot like another Gepard. Oftentimes I just simply will not. I'll just hold that shot because it's just going to be a wasted attempt anyway. And it looks like we got some guy who's going to stake out our right side here. And this looks like it's a pattern, if I got that glimpse correct. And I wonder what he's got. I can't tell. Anyway, I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh, the drawback of this was stalkers. Yeah, so I think everybody knows that if you have a fast bot and you move from left to right, aphids just simply don't track that well left to right. Now, if you're moving forwards or back, they do a little bit better. But you really want to find yourself a big, fat, slow-moving bot to target. And so sometimes I won't even come out with this bot first out of the gate, simply because I just want to see what everybody's running. How many stalkers are there? Because if there's 4 stalkers on the red team, this bot's going to be useless. And I've lost many a game by, so many stalkers running around grabbing beacons, and the game is done before we hit the 6-minute mark. So, alright. I'm not even sure why he's firing at me when he's got a Leo right in his face. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. Maybe he sees me as a bigger threat. I don't know. I don't know if I should take that personal or not. Alright, looks like he's done. And I know a lot of people, when they play Gepards, they sort of have this one-track mind when it comes to playing this game, and you just see them running out to grab beacons. I simply don't do that. That's not really my style. I will, if I see that my team needs beacons, I'll go out and run beacons and maybe sacrifice a bot. But if I don't have to do that, then I'm not going to do that. And right now, it's 3-2. We're not that far behind on the beacon bar, and so running out there to that center beacon, or maybe trying to go get one of their side beacons or their home beacon, isn't really something that I feel that I need to do. And these guys seem to be pushing the center. Oh, jeez. Okay. Splash damage got me on there. This team seems to be sending enough players out into center that I can just sit back behind some cover and take shots at them. So I think for right now, that's what I'll be content to do. And I'm really not a fan of it when I see my team doing it, because I just want to go out there, grab them by the ear, and pull them back behind cover. That's what I want to do. So, but he is out there. He's doing a good thing. He's out there holding that beacon and not allowing it to change on us. And right now, actually, we're getting a little short on the beacon bar, so I can't really fault that player for doing that, but he's not going to last long out there. And unfortunately, there's just not much I'm going to be able to do with that Rhino. And of course, I could have gone out there and tried to get an angle on it, but then that would have exposed me a little bit too much from what I really want. So, oh yeah, these guys are sending They're just walking out into open here, so it's like shooting ducks in a barrel right now. I don't know, do you shoot ducks in a barrel or is that fish in a barrel? I don't know my sayings. I think it's fish in a barrel. I'll have to look that up. I'll Google it. Oh, live commentary. Hey, who's doing that? Alright, so we got a stalker out there getting the center beacon. Who we got here? Oh. Looks like we got a Patton and a Gepard. And I think the Gepard has CRV pins. And it looks like I got some help over here, so I don't have to go in there and engage him at close range. That stalker's going to go in there and flush him out. There we go. Anyway, have you guys heard about the changes? I'm sure you had. They're all over the War Robots YouTube channels. The guys on the test servers. There's some changes there. Some of them I really like, and then others not so much. But I find that once they test these things on the server, they tend to go live. So they're increasing the gecko. I know the damage output of the gecko by about 15%. That one I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, the gecko increase I'm not a big fan of, and I may be the only one in existence who is not a fan of the increase in damage output of the gecko. Mainly because I don't run them. I don't run a lot of long-range weapons, and so, to be honest, I don't want to see long-range weapons have an increase in anything, to be honest. And whenever I put long-range weapons on a bot, I suck at camping, I gotta say, because there's just a side of me that wants to get off the hill and go engage people. And so I run the weapons that I'm comfortable with, and unfortunately that is just, for me, it's short-range weapons, 350 meters. I'm just now trying to get used to the tridents. I picked up a couple of tridents here recently, and I'm trying to get used to those. But even with that bot, I find that I just want to go and engage people. And every now and again, I'll find myself just way too close to them. And it's just not in my nature to back off and keep backing off. But there are people in this game that run those weapons and run them well. And then there are others who just want to camp. And for those of you who want to camp, I would say, I don't want you on my team. And I'm not trying to be mean or rude. That's just the way I feel. I don't want campers on my team. Now, tridents, I'll take you guys. You know, you're running some Fury tridents. I'll take you. But anyway, I'm not part of the test server, but I do subscribe to a lot of War Robots channels, and I see them talking about it. And so there's some pretty good changes out there coming along, such as the regeneration rate on the shields for the Ansel and for the Fujin. And I am actually pretty close to getting my first Fujin in a couple of days, so I'm actually looking forward to that. I know when I go against the Fujin, it is tough to take out their shields. And I'm not going to be able to catch that stalker around this corner, so I'll come back this way. And it looks like we're going to bring this game to a close. That was actually a pretty good game, and I don't think I played that bad actually for chit-chatting about other things. So I'll have to take a look at the end card just to see how that went. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, thumbs down button, leave a comment down below. That's not bad. That's a pretty solid game right there. See you later.